we encourage you to visit your Cal Employee Connect to make a one-time gift for the Spring into Action campaign.
Okay, so Tabitha, for the folks that are watching at home, let's get to the specifics.
Yeah, details.
How long does this campaign last?
So you have all the month of March, so March 1st through March 31st. So today, I know all of you got paid, so check your Cal Employee Connect for your pay warrant. Our button is going to be on there. It's going to be really
that.
awesome.
Okay, so I'm inspired, right? I've got my paycheck, and now I want to go make a donation. How do I do that?
Great question. So on Cal Employee Connect, you always have your welcome page. Well, there's going to be a little message on there that talks about us, our promise. And then it will actually, there's a little button in your user profile, and it says the Our Promise e-pledge button. So that's all you have to do. You can designate to any nonprofit of your choice.
That's awesome.
So really, you can choose to give a gift to anyone, and it's just a credit card or a debit card. So as long as that debit card has Visa, which mine does, MasterCard, you know, American Express or Discover, I call them the four golden boys. You know, if any of those, you can easily give a gift for as little as $5. Maybe you want to make a quick one-time gift of $50. It's very, very easy to do.
Well, I mean, I'm all about simplicity, right? Particularly when it comes to giving back and spending money. And speaking of spending money, if I'm already giving a gift,
yes,
like a monthly gift, can I do a one-time gift in this campaign? Will this affect my monthly gift? How does that work?
Great question. So most of our donors give a payroll gift, or what we call a monthly gift, which you signed up for in the fall.
Right.
And it just started in January. So this is a great opportunity. Maybe you missed out on that nonprofit that you want to give back to, or maybe you forgot to designate to them. You definitely can give an additional one-time gift. So your payroll gift will continue per usual, but you can definitely give a quick one-time gift in this campaign.
Well, that's incredible, particularly now that we know that one-time gift goes towards that match, that amazing $100,000 match. So let's implore everyone at home to please, please, please contribute. Give if you can. And you know, Tabitha, I know that so many nonprofits, particularly last year, but as the endemic continues, are still suffering. And we've got some really important data that might influence or inspire perhaps some viewers at home to contribute as part of this Spring Forward pledge.
And what I think is really important when, you know, Patrick and I talk about these nonprofits and the dollars, and, you know, a lot of people think that their dollar is doing nothing, or it's not doing enough, or it's not giving out good enough resources. And it's really important to note that every dollar is very important for nonprofits. It really does count, and it really does help. So in the past 2 years, nonprofit organizations have faced unprecedented challenges, unfortunately. So we can definitely make a difference for causes that have been impacted severely by the pandemic, like food insecurity. That is a huge one that we are seeing across our state. $25 covers 100 meals at the LA Regional Food Bank.
Think about that when you talk about dollar for dollar. Just $25 feeds 100 people.
I mean, you think about it, you're spending $20 for lunch nowadays.
Right.
So, I mean, and that would cover 100 meals for folks.
Absolutely.
Also, domestic violence cases have increased, unfortunately, by 25 to 33% globally in 2020.
Wow.
$65 covers a session of therapeutic counseling in person or through secure telehealth through Weave.
Such a vital organization based here out of Sacramento. Animal shelters. I know so many of you viewing at home are animal lovers. Well, animal shelters are still recovering from the influx of abandoned pets. Tabitha, $100 would cover the cost of an x-ray for a sick or injured animal. I know that oftentimes people are really scared about veterinary bills.
Well, I was going to say, my dog decided to get pneumonia before I went on international vacation, and yes, dogs do get pneumonia.
Yes, they do.
And that was not cheap. And so the fact that there are services like this to really help those in need, fur babies included, is really amazing.
$100 help a sick or injured animal.
There has also been tremendous learning losses during the pandemic, unfortunately. And I've had to see that through my own children, etc.
Sure.
But $50 supports a full year of online literacy tutoring through United Way's STARS tutoring program, which is amazing. So
$50 for a year's worth of tutoring education.
Yeah.
Tutoring education. That's so impressive because, you talked about the impact of parents who this year, my goodness,
Yes.
parents are now teachers and employees and so they're wearing so many hats. Well, amazing program like this STARS tutoring program for $50 can really, really help make an impact.
It's amazing. These are just a few examples of the thousands of other causes that need our support. Keep in mind, you can give to any nonprofit of your choice, as long as they are 501c3. And if you can't find them on our list, feel free to reach out to us, or there is a write-in section where you can definitely input your nonprofit's information and go ahead and you just need their tax ID. But we're going to spring into action.
We absolutely are. Tabitha, one thing that I always recommend folks that might be still deciding what nonprofit they'd like to give back to is to look at our social media platforms, because throughout the years of this campaign, we've had wonderful opportunity to interview in person, pre-pandemic, but certainly virtually these past couple of years, a number of organizations who firsthand are recanting their story and their needs, and that might help inspire your donation choice. So our Facebook, our Instagram, always a good resource.
It's a great resource because, we had talked about this earlier, but, we didn't have agency fairs at state departments and agencies. We weren't down in the lobby having all of our nonprofits at booths and tables. So this is a really great way to look at those different nonprofits and what are they doing? What resources are they providing? That was always a really good way for state employees to interact and see and be like, oh, I never knew a nonprofit did that. So definitely check our social media platforms out. They're quick, they're easy. It's not putting you to sleep, promise. And you've got this guy usually interviewing. He's pretty amazing. So please.
Let's get inspired. Let's get that match, $100,000. Wow, what an opportunity.
I know. So visit Cal Employee Connect today.